Hello and welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm your host, Morgan. This week we're going to do a little something different. I'm not just kind of throwing information at you today, so rejoice in that. But I know that a lot of people are going back to school, whether it's at university, high school, or whatever at the moment, and everything's weird. But this video specifically, we're going to talk a little bit about people who are going into college and a little bit frightened, not sure what to expect. Now, I was going to film this video sooner and get it out sooner, but you know, with everything the way it is right now in 2020, time is an illusion. And last week I was having a conversation with my partner and I genuinely thought it was May. So who even knows what the frick is happening right now? But I guess let's get into this little chat about college and my kind of thoughts on everything and the whole entering into college process and getting through college now that I'm finishing out my last year before getting my degree. Honestly, years later than I thought I was going to, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. So the first thing I really want anyone who's starting school right now, I think most semesters have started, but anyone on a quarter system doesn't start back until the end of September or beginning of October, but I could be completely wrong. Don't trust me. Please check your own academic calendar. Don't go by what I'm saying. I barely know what's going on at my own university, so I should not be trusted there. But I have seen around on Twitter and the other social medias, people who are starting college right now and are nervous and frightened and are kind of beating themselves up because they feel like they should be more excited. And I'm here to say, if you're frightened or nervous or terrified, that's a completely valid response. Like, excitement does not have to be void of terror, because going to college is a big deal. It's scary. And if you were in a boat like me where you were bullied a lot through middle school and high school, you were probably fed the lie that once you get to college, everything's going to be better and you're going to find your place and you're going to fit in somewhere. And I'm here to tell you that that's a lie. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to find a group of people, you're not going to feel more comfortable. I'm just saying that if you're banking on that, you might want to try to set the bar a little lower, because college is still full of the same gossipy, annoying people that high school was. It's still full of the same kind of crap that high school and middle school was full of, but it's just a bit of a different environment because you're not going to be kicked out of class for your bra strap falling down your shoulder. Probably. I don't know where you're going to college, so don't quote me on that one either. But in general, that's probably not going to happen. The point I'm trying to make is college is going to be what you make of it. Don't be afraid to talk to your professors. Don't be afraid to talk to the people in the groups that you're going to inevitably be shoved into, because even at the college level, they're still pushing a lot of group activities where they're unnecessary. Now, that's not to say I don't think that working in groups in specific settings is not beneficial. I'm just saying that an overemphasis on these group projects is a little annoying and makes me want to throw my laptop through the wall. But again, that's more of a non-issue. The point here is that college is scary, and it's probably even scarier now because people who are starting back are largely not getting the experience that they've been dreaming of since they were a child. And frankly, college is an opportunity for you to do some soul searching and figure out what you want to do and what you like. And my advice here is don't be afraid to take a class that you normally wouldn't see yourself in, or you're interested in, but you feel embarrassed telling your friends or family that you're taking it, because you never know, that topic could really interest you and that could end up being your passion. College is about your self-discovery and figuring out where you want to be and what interests you. But also, when you start getting towards the completion of at least your bachelor's, you're going to start getting the question of, so where are you applying to grad school, or what are you going to do with your degree? And that is going to be terrifying. Even if you have a plan, even if you're applying for these grad school programs, it's still terrifying because there's still a lot of uncertainty. Now, personally, the idea of grad school makes me want to be sick to my stomach. I have no desire to go to grad school, so I get quite a bit more anxiety than some of my peers when I'm asked that question over and over. But I'm also involved in the honors program and a science internship program at my school, so I get asked that question at least once a week at this point, and it's not fun because I happen to be at a school that's very med-based, at least for the bio program, so most of my peers are planning on going to medical school, and I'm not. But not about me. I'm sure in any field you're going to get that. You're going to be around these people that just seem like they have it all figured out. They know where their life is going, and you might start saying, I don't deserve to be here. I can't match up to these people. And that, my friend, is a little bit of this whole imposter syndrome thing. Now, I'm not a therapist. I can't really help you through that, since hell, I can't even get myself through that at this point, working on the project for my honors class that I'm super behind on, because every time I work on it, I get into my own head and tell myself that I can't do it. But there are resources, usually through your school, that you can go talk to a counselor, go talk to someone, because you are there and you deserve to be there. Just because you're around a bunch of people that seem like they have it all together doesn't necessarily mean they do, and chances are they're just as terrified as you are. And I think that that's a thing that I forget a lot, and that's a thing that has gotten into my head a lot in school, and that's a thing that I wish I knew before starting college, because I started off at a community college, which was a little bit less scary because I was around a bunch of other people that were still kind of muddling through it, going through the motions, didn't really know what they wanted to do. And I ended up at a school that I had no desire to really go to at the time, and kind of happened into this honors program. And my first real experience at this school was with other honors students that are very have their life together, know where they want to go kind of people, and that was intimidating. Now, I started this school and that program at the same time my younger cousin did, and at the time I had always seen her as one of these I know where I want to be, I have my life together kind of people. And I think that it was helpful being able to talk to her and see that we're kind of both in the same boat of, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but I mean, there's other things that happened in our own personal lives that have kind of changed where we were at that time that I will not go into, but it's an important thing to remember when you do go into school. Everyone's terrified. You're not the only one. Just try not to succumb to that terror, and don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't be afraid to voice what you're feeling. And again, I reiterate, you deserve to be there if you are in one of those programs. Hell, wherever you're at, if you feel like you don't deserve to be there, I guarantee you do. You did the work to get there. You wouldn't have been accepted into that school, program, whatever, if you didn't deserve to be there. So that's pretty much what I have for you right now. These are just some of the things that I kind of wish I knew before I started school. Like, to reiterate a bit, I wish I knew that college is not just this end-all be-all. I'll immediately find my place in the world as soon as I start college because I hated high school. It's not. It's just another place full of walls. College is what you make it, and everyone's terrified. So I hope I haven't bummed you out too much, and I do hope that even after these words, you manage to have a wonderful rest of your morning, day, evening, what have you, and I will see you all in the next one, and hopefully we'll be a little bit more chipper. So have a good one. Thank you again for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell if you would like to see more. And if you'd like to follow me on any of my other social medias, the links are down in the description below. Don't forget to check out thereptilegoth.com for all of my articles and blog posts. If you found any value in this video and you would like to help support the channel, please check out my Patreon page. That link is also in the description down below. And a special thanks goes out to my Diamond Dragon patron, Diane V. What you're doing is really helping me fund a dream here. I will see you guys all in the next one.